Hello scholars, I'm so excited to be here with you again talking about time for the second day in a row. Today we're going to talk a little bit about AM and PM and the passing of time. Now you guys are going to be all so excited that we have used number lines this year in adding and subtracting money, because knowing how to use a number line is really going to help you in this particular lesson. So if you have your textbook at home, I'm looking at page 114 and 115 to figure out how much time has passed. Now the reason that you're going to be so excited that you know how to use a number line is that the standard algorithm does not work when you are adding and subtracting time. And the reason for that is that there are 60 minutes in an hour. There is not 100 minutes in an hour, there are only 60 minutes. So, for example, this first problem here says, what time is 26 minutes after 9:30 a.m.? So 9:30 a.m. A lot of you are thinking, silly Mrs. Halverson. Of course you can. You can just add 27 minutes and then you get 9:57. And that answer is correct. However, what if the question was, what is 37 minutes after 9:30 a.m.? Well, Mrs. Halverson, then it would be 9:67. 9:67 is not a time, right? Because there's only 60 minutes in 1 hour. So the standard algorithm simply does not work. So let's try it with a number line. Let's use that same problem that I came up with. 37 minutes after 9:30 a.m. Okay, so you're going to start here. Our starting point is 9:30 a.m. and we're going to do 37 minutes now. The jumps that you make are up to you. Okay, if you want to make little 10-minute jumps, and then another one to figure out 37, you can do that. For me, I think it's really easy to right off the bat make a 30-minute jump. So from 9:30 a.m. we can go to 10 o'clock. Okay, and then we're not done. We still need these 7 minutes. A little jump, and now we have 10:07 a.m. Did you see that? I jumped 30 minutes, and then I jumped 7 minutes. So that's 37 minutes. So 37 minutes after 9 a.m. would be 10:07 a.m. Okay? Backing up a little bit, talking about AM and PM, I got a little bit ahead of myself. AM is Latin. I don't remember what it means off the top of my head, but in my PowerPoint it tells you. This means before noon. Okay, so any time before 12 p.m. is AM, and then PM is after noon. Okay, so after 12 o'clock p.m., all those times after are p.m. Okay, let's go on to our second one in the textbook. I misread the first one, so it's not exactly the same. The second one says, how many minutes are there in 1 hour? We know that there are 60 minutes. That's not a good question for us. Okay, this one is a little bit tricky. It says, how many minutes are there from 1:15 to 1:42. These are PM. So we're talking afternoon, not middle of the night, morning. Okay, how many minutes from 1:15 to 1:42 p.m.? So in this question, we're finding the difference between 1:15 and 1:42. So with our number line, we start at 1:15. We need to get to 1:42. Now, again, you choose what jumps you want to make, but we want to get to 1:42. Okay, this is PM, this is PM. So, shoot, this is going to be a little bit tricky for me. Okay, I know that to get to 1:30, I need 15 minutes. So my first jump is going to be 15 minutes. Now we're at 1:30. Okay, we're pretty close. So I know that another 10 minutes is going to be 1:40. Okay, and then this is just 2 minutes, but it's going to be your biggest jump because I didn't do it right. But now we have 2 minutes, okay? Then we add up all these numbers. Okay, 15 plus 10 is of course 25 plus 2, which is 27. Our answer is there are 27 minutes from 1:15 to 1:42. Okay, I'm going to give you guys some sample questions for you to try on your own, and then we'll go over it together using the number line strategy. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, how long is it from 9:15 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. You're finding the difference between these two, so you're starting at 9:15 and you're ending at 11:30. All right, scholars, go ahead and pause your device. Try to use the number line approach to solve this problem. All right, coming back together, let's solve this together. So we want to go from 9:15 to 11:30. This one might be a little bit tricky for us as well. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to jump 1 whole hour. Okay, 1 hour is going to take me to 10:15 a.m. Okay, I'm going to jump another hour, which is going to take me to 11:15. Now I know that there are 15 minutes between 11:15 and 11:30. Okay, so because we want to answer in compound units, so we want to have our answer for this particular question have both hours and minutes, we would add up the hours first. So 1 hour plus 1 hour is 2 hours. And then we have 15 minutes here. So our answer for how long is it from 9:15 to 11:30 a.m., we would say 2 hours, 15 minutes is our answer. Okay, now I'm going to skew one more. Let's do an afternoon or a nighttime question. Okay. What time is it 2 hours and 30 minutes after 7:45 p.m. All right, scholars, so this one's a little different. Remember, we're starting at 7:45 and then we're adding 2 hours, 30 minutes. So here we have 7:45, and we're not so sure what our endpoint is, but we know that in between here we want to have 2 hours, 30 minutes. Okay, go ahead, pause your device, see if you can solve it on your own, and then we'll come back together. Okay, scholars, I hope you're ready to solve this. Okay, so we need 2 hours and 30 minutes. I can easily do a 2-hour jump, don't you think? So I'm going to do 2-hour jump from 7:45 to 9:45. Okay, then we get that 2 hours out of the way. 30 minutes, ooh, I don't like that number, so I'm going to change it. I want to change my 30 minutes into one 15-minute and another 15-minute. From 9:45, hopping 15 minutes, we have 10 o'clock, and then another 15 minutes to 10:15. Okay, so that will be our answer. So we have 2 hours to 9:45, 15 minutes to 10, another 15 minutes to 10:15. Our answer is, it is 10:15, 2 hours and 30 minutes after 7:45 p.m. All right, scholars, I hope this helps you on your lesson today. Have fun telling time. See you tomorrow.